Sorry, someone made you think it's hard to love you. One of the conditionings that we can go through is we can have role models or authority figures in our life. Obviously, sometimes parents, but also can be teachers or grandfathers, uncles, aunties, etc. Authority figures. And we can have experiences with them. And what we conclude is they're okay and I'm not okay. And what that means is you're going to start to believe and now start to create conditions in your life by choosing people in your life that reconfirm this to you, that you're not okay, that you're not lovable, that you simply can't find a way to be loved. And the people you keep choosing, they're disastrous. They're literally disasters. They keep demonstrating to you that this belief is true. And unconsciously what you're doing is you're only choosing the ones that reconfirm to you that you're not okay and you're not lovable. And that's not the truth. All that happened was you had an experience. Unfortunately, it made you feel like you were less than, and you started to believe that inside yourself, that you don't deserve love. When we believe that, then we can fall into many situations where we start choosing people or multiple people that keep proving that to us. And now we've got a skewed experience or view of love itself. And one of the greatest driving forces inside us psychologically is that when we have an experience like that, we have to maintain that experience, because human beings are driven to be in comfort zones, and that is a comfort zone. And if I'm in that zone all the time where I'm proving to myself that I'm not lovable, that unfortunately is far more preferable than being open to love. So when we've had these experiences, we learn to not trust love itself. And we'll only choose people who likewise are carrying wounds, who are carrying these experiences that also match what we need to experience in our life to have that belief. So how do we change that? We start unwinding the effects of that conditioning that we went through to be able to experience that we can in fact let love in, that it is safe. Because I've seen people who have been through these experiences, and what they choose is, if they had somebody who was totally loving towards them, who was really warm and open towards them, they would say, I just don't like that person. Like, they're too smothering. They're just too weak, man. And somehow they get more turned on by, if it's a woman as an example, would be the bad boy. The guy with tats, one that treats her like shit. And it doesn't sound nice and it doesn't sound sane, but you end up continually being in a relationship with that type of person. And that's not what you want. Love can be beautiful, but you have to be open to it. You have to learn how to pull down those barriers you've erected to try and protect yourself. And those barriers then drive that other person into those behaviors. It's a new way of looking at it, but it's an important way of looking at it. And it's an important way of understanding that you can change your relationship with love. You can pull down these barriers, open yourself up to it, and really start to trust love itself and find the right source of love. Now, maybe you got to a point, we've been through a number of relationships and you don't believe that source is out there anywhere, that you're destined to be single for the rest of your life. This is simply not true. What you've chosen is, you've chosen safety instead of love. Time to choose again. It's worth the work. It's worth the effort. It's worth going on that journey to open yourself up again.